Hi everyone, this is Somya Kamath with Usborne Books and More, and I'm going to be showing you some books that are perfect for supporting your child's education at home and boosting brain power. If you have a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, or 4-year-old who's getting ready for kindergarten one day, definitely check out our Finger Match Readiness series. This is Shapes and Colors. You put your finger on one side, which this one is the orange paint can, and I'm going to put my finger on the other side, the orange paintbrush, and it's self-correcting when your child flips it over. They can see that they got it right because both sides of your hands are on the same line. Here's another example, red butterfly and red flower, and again, I got it right. My daughter is 2.5 and she loves this. She'll take it out and work on it by herself. I can hear her talking her way through it. These are shape matching, and it goes into a little bit more complex matching, like patterns, matching two corresponding sides of an object or an animal, and even shadow matching. If you like those, check out Numbers and Counting and Letters and Sounds. Numbers and Counting starts with different groups of objects that have the same number, and it gets into matching numerals with the correct number of objects, long and short, big and small, objects from the same category, find the missing number, etc. And the Letters and Sounds does uppercase and lowercase letters, as well as opportunities to practice beginning letter sounds. Those are great for pre-K kids. The next one I want to show you super fast is our learning palette. This is a very in-depth product. I could give you a lot more information. I'm going to give you a whirlwind tour right now. I have the kindergarten reading set here. This comes with alphabet, beginning consonants, vowels, beginning vocabulary, and rhyming words. And each of these packs comes with 12 cards that you would use on the learning palette base, which also comes with the set. We have these for kindergarten through 2nd grade for reading, and kindergarten through 4th grade for math. Let me show you how it works really fast. It comes with all these plastic discs. I call this a donut because it has a hole. I call this one a cookie because it doesn't. This is from the beginning consonants pack. A horse, it tells you to use the purple cookie. Horse starts with a H sound, so I'm going to put it on the H. This is the duck. It tells you to use the green donut. Duck starts with duh, goes there. Penguin with an orange donut. Penguin starts with P. So I'm going to put this here. When you are done doing all of these with the discs that they give you, you flip it over, it's self-correcting. The colors match up, so I know I got it right. There are lots of cards in these sets. For example, this is from the vocabulary set. Here's a picture of a hand. It tells you to use the blue donut, so I would put the blue donut over here next to the word hand. Like I said, there's a lot of cards, a lot of kits, so definitely check those out on the website. Another great product is our learning wrap-ups. If you have children in elementary school, these are really great to have. I use these for my 3rd graders all the time. This is multiplication, but we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, and states and capitals. So it comes with 10 plastic keys that are very sturdy and bound together, and a string. This one is times 5. So I'm going to start here. 2 times 5 is 10. Wrap it back around. 4 times 5 is 20. I'm going to find 20, wrap it back around. 5 times 5 is 25. I found 25, I keep wrapping back around. 7 times 5 is 35, and so on. When you flip it over, it is self-correcting. I'm trying to find the light here to show you. There are grooved lines on the back of each key. If your child does them correctly, these strings should match up with the lines. If it doesn't match, they can unwind it and do it again. Research shows that when you use your hands as you're practicing skills, your brain will retain the information better. And this is so great to help kids build that automaticity in math facts that they're going to need to solve word problems at school. So definitely pick up some learning wrap-ups for your elementary age children. If you have kids in elementary school, also check out our fractions and decimals activity book and adding and subtracting activity book. These are not your typical boring workbooks. They're very colorful. They're full of little games and activities that kids can do to practice the skills, as well as quizzes. There are stickers in the back that correspond with activities too, so you can use those as well. This one progresses from simple adding and subtracting all the way to 2-digit with regrouping. And the fractions and decimals is also very similar, very colorful, lots of activities. It gives you little lessons on how to complete them. This one's on converting percentages into decimals, or adding and subtracting fractions, and it gives you lots of activities, like I said, and here are the stickers that go with it. If your child struggled with these kinds of concepts during the school year, you might want to beef them up over the summer so that they hit the ground running when the school year starts. We have so many wipe clean books on our website. Here are just a few: capital letters, first letters, common words to copy, and telling the time. I love the capital letters one because it groups them by the letter strokes that they'll need. So this is straight letters, letters that involve using straight lines. And then you can see that it has curly letters, letters that involve curves. It gives you space to practice the letters on the bottom as well as find letters to trace in the picture. You can see the letter S is on those snails. Comes with a dry erase marker. Kids love to do these and wipe them clean and do them again. First letters has a lot of lowercase letters that are hidden in the pictures, and you can trace them. Common words to copy is great for kindergarten-aged kids because it has a lot of the sight words that they're going to encounter in kindergarten. It gives you space to trace the word as well as to write it freehand, so they're working on the penmanship skills as well. Telling the time is a great one. I was a third grade teacher, like I said, and a lot of kids struggle with using analog clocks because they don't have experience with them in this digital age, but you still get tested on them. So this is a great one for helping those older kids practice clock skills. And if you have young kids, try beginning pen control and pen control. Those are great ones for helping them learn how to use letter strokes. The last one I want to show you is one that I feel everyone could benefit from, illustrated grammar and punctuation. I could go on and on about this book. If you want a more in-depth look, just let me know. But this one has parts of speech, and then it gets into prepositions and phrases, all kinds of the grammar rules that we forget. Quotation marks, parentheses, apostrophes, how to use all of these things correctly. If you have a child in elementary school, get this book because it's going to grow with them through middle school, high school, even into adulthood. This is definitely a family reference book, and it's an invaluable resource. I hope you found some great books for supporting education at home.